No, wait, no, he's on the horse.
He did die, but somebody was able to actually revive him. Oh, wait.
Oh, he just went down?
And we are live.
Where's my damn cook?
Your cook's right here.
Right behind you.
Let him cook. Let's go.
Well, he wants to cook, but you guys keep making him fight.
Look, he knew what he signed up for.
He didn't really sign
Joke's
up.
on him. He didn't sign up for it. I signed him.
I was going to say, it was that, or he was left behind with all the dead bodies.
See? I saved him.
We saved him from becoming the Donner Party.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, guys. So let me look back up at our rolls. Yeah. So you guys walked in and did not wake up the giant lizards right away. You have one surprise round on these lizards.
That's why we killed all them.
No, you guys were talking about how to do it, and I basically just ended the session.
I don't remember us talking about... I remember you just placing them in there, not us talking about what to do.
Oh, no,
you were with a confrontation.
You were literally measuring how to fireball them most effectively. I remember
I don't have fireball.
I don't remember that.
Really, Kyle? We rolled the same thing.
Yeah.
It's really funny that your modifiers are that different too, by the way.
The +5 or the
+9?
I was going to say, or the 20 and 28.
Yeah. And then we've got Roscoe over here. So you guys have one surprise round. So everybody roll initiative.
I did.
I know, I'm waiting for Brendan, and then I'm trying to also get...
crap.
You forgot to...
I rolled a 12.14. Yeah, rolled a 12.14.
I gotcha. I'll get that.
I always forget to click the token.
That's all right. It happens.
Gotta click yourself.
Brandon, I think
always
you need to subtract 9 from your roll.
Yourself before you dick yourself.
So I have 3.14?
Yep.
159.
I'm just about to say that. And I'm the guy who loves pie.
I love pie. Okay, Dean Winchester.
I was about to say.
I'm a great value.
Which Winchester is that again?
I'm copyright infringement.
He's just all...
I don't like cherry pie, though.
She's my cherry pie.
That's Blackbeard.
Tastes so good, make a grown man cry.
All right, so what'd you say you got? 12.14? There we go. All right, and then...
Yes, you got pie.
Wait, why did we get a -9?
What do you mean? Where's there a -9?
Justin said that subtract 9.
I was saying you should subtract 9 because your modifier is a 0.14. So that way your initiative would be pi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were aiming for pie.
Yes.
You fat thing. Always thinking about food. I thought I was the one who was supposed to do that.
All right, here we go. So, first round. So you walk into a lair of 8 sleeping giant lizards. What do you do? Kyle, you're up first.
I want to recruit them.
I mean, I'd like to back up the way I came from.
Okay, you can do that.
Mess out that.
Excuse me.
You don't want to fight?
No, that's your role.
What's the fucking movement speed on a giant elk?
Oh my god, I had this up. And I gotta
we know it's slower than you.
Brandon
actually is.
No, that's other campaign.
I'm pretty sure the giant elk is slower than you, but I'm gonna
Oh,
double
dear.
check on that.
But
Yeah, 60
everything's
feet.
slower than him anyway.
Giant
Unless it
elk,
flies.
60 feet.
60 feet. All right. I'll back up all the way to here.
Okay. So are you just trying to leave?
I mean, yeah, that was my intention. I
Okay.
don't know what anybody else is gonna do.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I'll be fair about this. Hold on.
You guys can leave. I'm not gonna pressure anything. I'm just asking.
So we do wisdom saves usually when it comes to Demon Daddy, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay,
So your
so
murderous intent.
I would lean toward history, but
so my wisdom save is a 27. So I think
Yeah. No. You hear that little bit of like whisper in the back of your mind. And you're like, this is not the time, and you just like ignore him entirely.
am I the only one thinking that Kyle looks like the one who knocks?
What?
Oh,
Say my name.
because the beard and the bald.
He's got the goatee, bald.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Breaking
I
down.
am the one who
Bad.
knocks.
Looking like Walter White over here.
Outside of that,
Heisenberg.
I guess I will. I mean, I'll just ready an action just in case one of my party members decides to be stupid and attacks these things.
All
Thanks,
right.
buddy.
Thanks, buddy. All right. I guess the question is, Luffy, what are you telling the cook? What are you telling the cook to do? Are you like signaling him to attack or signaling him to like back up?
Look, he's a VIP, so he's gonna go with
Loser.
He's going with Luzeros. Okay.
Luzeros and Demon Daddy,
So he starts backing up his
so-
horse then, and
and then Daddy's gonna do what he does best.
Murder?
No, recruit.
Okay.
he's gonna try to. He's not gonna fight them. He's gonna try to recruit them. All right, Gurik here. You're up.
I'm gonna talk no jutsu him.
As Luzeros goes past me, just go. What? You don't want to fight him?
Nah.
With friends like these, who needs infinities?
And he just watches the fireball dissipate from my hand.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
I will just ready a longbow shot if someone does attack.
I love that this could all just happen just because Luffy wants to talk to them.
do you see that? That's a sleeping lizard. I'm gonna go poke him with a stick.
And I just said
I'm gonna shove my thumb
someone
up its
attack. I didn't specify one of us attack or one of them attack.
That's true. All right. I'm gonna assume. So you're.
Wait, where are the lizards here? Because I don't see any tokens on my end. Oh, I see them. Okay,
I was about to
did
say
zoom
they're
out.
over on
Sorry.
the right. Zoom out
Yeah.
a little bit.
I was too zoomed in.
All right. So
All
your
right.
thief friend, your thief recruit. Do you want her to also
Get back, Nami.
get back?
Yep.
All right, Luffy, you're up. What are you doing?
So I'm riding this horse right now. What is the movement speed of the horse?
80 feet.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. I want to go to this guy. How do I ping him? Damn it.
This one right here.
There you go. So I'm going to go to this guy.
Mhm.
I'm going to go fire watch, bitch. And, no, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to walk up to him, give a little tap, and go, hey, so you guys look kind of lonely over here, and we're off on an adventure. Do you guys want to come join us?
I need you to roll like animal handling.
I could do that.
Oof. All right. And versus wisdom. Oh my fucking god.
You rolled a nat 1, didn't
I
you?
rolled a nat 1. You You wake this thing up, and
New friend.
like immediately, this thing is like normally woken up from sleep. Like these lizards would just
These are
begin
my
to.
dugongs, bro.
Then they just sort of chill, and they just he just looks over at you like
You look like a chill guy.
basically he's just like, oh, is this guy offering me food?
I didn't know you were chill like that, bro.
Like a happy puppy, this thing just like looks at you like you're gonna feed it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay in your lane. Don't take my food. But I'll give you pets.
If you give him scritches, you've got yourself a giant lizard.
Do I roll acrobatics for scritches?
No, I'm gonna say sleight of hand.
History? Oh.
That is
Then
not
roll
history.
that one and
No,
punch
this
him.
is definitely not history.
Now, does he only get one lizard or the whole army of lizards?
It's how far is he gonna try to take this? Because this could turn into a horde of lizards trying to eat him. All right, Luffy,
Dude, it could be like the Arbiter from Halo. And then then he's like, guys, they are not enemies. He's like the ambassador to the lizards. for
Is
us.
that what you want to try to do with this?
Friend, not food.
Do I roll like persuasion for that to get him to try to be like our ambassador since now he's our friend?
Since it's talking to an animal who does not know any actual languages, it's
Well, he's
going to
talking to
be
his
animal
fellow-
handling again.
Brandon, do
Hang on,
you
what,
yell
what
out,
language
"Friend, not
do I
food"?
know?
I'm going to need you to check your character sheet for that one.
That's what I'm doing right now.
It'd be in the same areas as like weapon proficiencies and stuff like that.
Would that be features and traits?
I actually think. Hold
What are you
on.
looking for?
What is arena? That's the apparently the language that I can speak.
I don't know on that one.
ERINA, arena.
Yeah, it must be a newer one. I don't know that one from any like
Okay,
specific expansion.
You picked
So
it.
you act like I know what I'm doing. So what should I roll to try to?
It'd still be animal handling.
Oh, all right.
You know what? I'll let you do advantage, just because of my terrible nat 1 from earlier. I'll give you that. So roll one more
roll
time.
again with advantage.
Yep. So whatever the second roll is, that's the one.
15.
A 15. All right. So you've convinced the lizard to try and convince his friends to join you all. Now he is still motivated entirely by food, so he's basically gonna like.
Luckily, we still have a cook.
Yes. They just eat the cook.
No, don't eat my cook.
All right. So with that, Roscoe,
Cook.
I first
I'm
need you to
going
roll
to pull
perception.
out my. Huh?
I first need you to roll perception. To see if you
Just
pick
to
up
see
on the
if I
fact that there is like actual camaraderie going on between one of the lizards and Luffy.
Comrade.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm just watching this in awe. I'm gonna say I picked that up.
Yeah, you picked up on that. That was real easy. You're just like, is he actually fucking talking
so
to that thing?
Yeah, I'm just kind of watching in awe, and I pull out my lute and I just start to play. Yo ho 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 ho.
That definitely adds advantage to every charisma check from here on.
Okay, no. I'll let you give bardic
Yeah, can we make
inspiration.
that bardic inspiration? Yeah, I'm gonna make that bardic inspiration.
Yeah. To who?
To Luffy.
Oh, okay. So Luffy's next thing is going to have bardic inspiration.
Drink a suka sakeo, don't a doobedo.
All right, so Luffy, your new lizard friend, I guess, is going to turn around and talk to his friends. And by talk, I mostly mean like
Unga bunga.
almost like try to. It almost looks like a dominance thing, like between him and the other 7, basically saying like you're all gonna listen to me now, and we're gonna listen to this guy. Like, and
Ape together, strong.
I'm just in
all
the
right, we
background
got a
playing.
16 for him, and then are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-mm.
More nat ones.
One.
So many fucking just bad rolls on me tonight. I'm gonna have to start rolling physical for as the DM, and that's too many rolls, man. It's too many rolls. So Luffy has accidentally, through a sheer die roll luck.
Well, don't throw accidentally. There's no accident here.
All right, you have collected a pack
It was pink with brew.
of giant lizards.
It was
Part of my
Binks'
plan.
brew.
Yep.
I'm rolling a con save for how far my jaw drops as I see this.
And
I'm rolling with disadvantage.
yeah, like you can do that. Like it's, I'm over here with it.
There we
too.
go. Got it.
I was about to say, there it is. Yeah. So Gurukir's jaw cartoonishly hits the ground.
Oh, this man got affected by Toon Force.
Oh my god! Like this
Can
is.
I say Luzeros probably just looks over, reaches over, and just lifts my jaw back up? Like
No,
they
it's
do
on
in
the
cars?
floor. You're gonna have to get down.
It's
first.
collecting muddy swamp water now. Like that's just what it's doing.
We are Groot.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's what's happening here. You're all. This is happening.
The revolution has begun.
So you guys are just like in your own little crew over here, and then there's just Luffy and the cook, and this pack of lizards.
The Straw Hat Fleet has begun.
Yeah, it's about to be more like a
Sun
straw hat, like stagecoach
Sun hat.
pulled by 8 lizards.
It's Sun Hat. We had this discussion a few sessions ago.
That's right, sun hat. It has to be sun hat.
Emphasis on Sun Hat. I'm
Yes.
glad you guys resorted to Sun Hat. You don't even know why a Sun Hat is appropriate, but carry on.
Anyway,
Oh my
so
gosh.
yeah, so you guys have defeated this encounter with 0 violence.
That's a first.
Yeah, I know, right?
And very surprisingly, that Brandon was able to convince that. Can I ask, Derek? I want to know the exact amount of HP he just got from all that.
I'm figuring
With
it out
XP?
literally right now.
Yeah, XP. Sorry, not HP.
Right.
I was about to say I'm maxed out at 25.
I'm hoping he levels up from that.
What's 19?
Lisan Al-Gaib! Lisan Al-Gaib!
It's 80.
What's
plus
Brandon, what
7.
level are you?
May thy knife shatter and...
Oh my god.
Did he?
Yeah,
What did I do?
by 12.
You leveled up.
You leveled up. For
Okay,
encounter
level.
XP, which is not as well. Yeah, it's my chart is not. Is actually it's better balanced than it used to be. It used to be terrible, which is why Luzeros is so high, and that's also why Adam was so high. It's better now.
Should I add that XP now, or do you want me to wait till the end?
No, you can give yourself the level up because you guys are about to start exploring again.
Okay, so how much?
So you added. You now have 2,747 XP.
Oh, he barely leveled up.
Yeah, barely. Like I said,
But I did.
It was by like this much. D&D 5e XP. I need to very quickly, yet again, because I always forget, what is the next level?
Wait. Was that my total XP that I have?
Yeah, that was your total XP you have now.
2747.
2747.
Okay, yeah, I boofed it. Sorry.
The
There you go.
next one is way further, so obviously, we'll deal with that
Even
one.
Level
further
5
than
is
that, one might say.
6,500.
Plus Ultra.
6,500.
69. What?
6,500. That's level 5.
Yep.
No, I heard 69.
It's gonna be a minute on that one, but yeah.
Yeah, Brandon,
we're
that's
both
not
level
what he
1.
said.
But that's what I heard.
Nice.
Giggity.
All right, so let's just delete that initiative real quick, and don't worry, I'm gonna start treating all of his crew similar to Kyle's creatures. They're just gonna go on his turns. His initiative's getting a little crowded again, and I'm trying to avoid that. In
I was going to
these
say,
Oh, so they all just
Brandon
fall under
alone would-
under
copyright
Luffy,
infringement?
yeah. You basically have like a command phase, which I'm just gonna ask you, and
Oh
I will
gosh,
handle.
I'm not looking forward to that.
No,
Brandon's going to take
Dude,
4
I'm Sung
years
Jin
on
Woo
his
right
turn.
now.
it's gonna be real simple. I'm
All
literally
right.
just gonna say like tell me
Do the
what.
ending scene, Benji.
Tell me what you're ordering what are you telling the lizards to do? What are you telling this guy to do? What are you telling this guy to do? And then I will handle all decision making from there so that there's not like a really long and lengthy like every single lizard's turn thing.
So pretty much just ping whatever lizard during my turn that I'm telling you to do. Whatever.
Yeah, like if you have a specific lizard you're giving a specific task, yes, I will let
Ping
you
it.
like ping one. I'm gonna give them colors so that there's some identification actually. It'll make it even easier. But
Blue
yeah.
lizard, red lizard, green.
We got the Power Ranger lizards.
So,
Can we build the robot?
No. No, you may not.
now, are you going to go by red, blue, green, or are you going to have like
Black. I mean,
fuchsia,
You gotta have
purple,
black and white.
lavender?
There isn't a black and white. These are the 7 colors they offer, so there's one that just isn't colored.
jokes on you. Black and white aren't colors.
They aren't available on D&D Beyond.
Available in the next update.
Yeah, there you go.
You mean roll 20?
Yeah, whatever. So,
Which, I guess it doesn't really matter to say which cave entrance, whatever we came through.
no, that doesn't matter. This is just like a travel map between before you get to the camp, which is the important thing, which I didn't think would take this long, but
Yeah, remember this one.
I mean,
all right. So,
happened this early?
well, you guys have been normally you guys are supposed to get there. Well, yeah, it basically says like you could get there with 0 random encounters. But your
we're
survival
catching
checks
all
have
of them.
been heinous. Collectively heinous. So everybody roll a survival check.
Survival.
Yep, you've fought bullywugs, crocodiles, giant frogs,
Brother.
giant lizards. Oh my god.
It hovered on the 20 and said,
Oh, right.
"Screw you, Cap. I'm going him."
All right, the big moment here. Luzeros. What you got for me?
10.
You got a 10
son
also.
of a bitch. All right, so as you guys go backwards and try to find the path again, you find you're a little lost. Roll one more survival check each. Oh, thank God.
He got a nat 20.
All right, so unless Luzeros gets a nat 1,
So guess what?
I swear to fucking God.
Kidding, I got a 14.
Okay. Wait, a 14 for you might be a nat 1. No, I'm kidding. That's not on survival. That's just death
No.
stuff.
That would be at least a 2.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so
At
with
these
that,
parts, that's a nat 1.
you guys finally, so you left the gross cave, and you find yourselves at this camp. Characters reach a campsite at approximately halfway between where they're trying to go, which I'm not going to give you that. Okay, here's the actual descriptive piece. Sorry, I wasn't ready because I was very convinced you guys were never going to get there, honestly. It isn't much of a camp, just a clearing that's slightly drier than the muck you've been wading through. But 4 wicker lean-tos and a stone platform for lighting a fire above the soggy ground command attention in this wilderness. 3 dugout canoes are drawn up near one of the lean-tos. And a few dozen yards beyond the campsite in the direction you've been traveling, dry land just sort of ends. Other than some moss-covered trees, fallen logs, and thick clumps of reeds, nothing rises above the still, black water. Do you take a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No, you're
Shut
just
up,
gonna stay
loser.
up. I guess you're unaffected right now, so yeah, that is an option, isn't it? Like I've taken 0 damage. Okay, but unfortunately for Luzeros, because the day is ending, his critters disappear.
Oh,
Sun's getting real low.
Now,
but hey, I get to bring them back though.
that's right. 3 new critters.
I mean,
Do you want to draw
I'm
them
not
first
low
thing in
on
the morning?
health, but it's more just get my couple spell slots back.
I get it. All right, so the obvious. Luzeros.
Can we actually just have the giant lizards take shifts throughout the night?
You absolutely could.
Guard lizard.
We got our own freaking
Hell
watch
yeah.
party.
They're lower enlisted.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, it's just put the.
They're privates and PFCs.
Shadow,
I like it.
Shadow Army. Keep watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my usual thing while everybody else is sleeping,
Oh, yep,
and I'm gonna meditate with my dragon eggs.
All right. Do your Arcana checks.
That's a nat 20.
That's beautiful. Okay. So,
It's always extra.
I told you this before that the one you can feel a tiny bit of movement in, essentially.
Mhm.
The other one you get nothing. Like it might be dead, for all you know.
It's
Time
a
to crack it
rock.
open.
But as you begin to like feel the sort of magic or the aura around this thing, you not form a direct connection, but you feel the overwhelming presence of life in the one egg. And unfortunately, that confirms your suspicions that the
Is
other egg is
Luzeros
definitely
becoming
dead.
a mother?
Mama.
The other one's okay. All right.
The other
all
end is
right.
definitely dead. So as you're holding this one egg, you begin to like feel like almost like a quickening, like it's moving inside, like it wants to come out, but it's just not quite there yet. But it feels your
Oh,
presence
boy.
as much as you are now aware of it.
Sick.
Look, you can come out whenever you're ready, dude. Like, don't feel pressured.
He's gonna put headphones on it and play Beethoven.
Nah, my baby. He's only listening to
No, it's
to Morgan
no, it's
Whalen.
big sake. Or it's
Kyle, do
Luffy is
Metallica
singing
or
in
Avenged
Skypiea.
Wrong.
What else?
Breaking
Oh, I got-
Benjamin.
Well, it's going to be something that's heavy rock.
Yeah.
I don't know
Baby Shark Rocket
what
Edition.
bands that would be, as that's not my territory of music.
Not his genre.
So quick question. Did you guys light a fire when you went to sleep?
No.
I don't think we did. We didn't.
We hadn't said we did, but I guess that is a question. Did we think?
Because I'm not implied with a long rest that it.
Have a fire.
Well, that's just the question. Like, did you set up
I-
like camp, or did you just kind of like?
Well, it's a long rest, so I'd assume that we would set up a fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
that would be my
assume just when we go for a long rest, we're setting up a campfire to probably eat too.
Okay.
and
I'm
then
not
rest.
liking that he's asking you questions.
I know.
Cute. That's cute that you guys need to eat.
Suspicious. And sleep too.
And sleep.
Yes,
Yeah. Cute that you guys have to eat and
We
sleep.
more go sleep that.
So, as you guys awaken,
So we
do
can
your
hit long
thing.
rest.
You wake up. You're being real careful because you're in foreign territory essentially. The
Taking
lizards begin to like get a little restless. And before I get any further, Kyle, do you pull 3 new critters out of your bag or no?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I,
Okay.
I I rolled for them already too.
What were they? 3d8s.
I got a giant rat,
Nice.
a giant badger,
Okay.
and a dire wolf.
Nice.
Dire.
All right, let me pop those babies out real quick. Oh, not giant rat, not giant bat, giant rat.
I mean, there was a
Nice.
giant badger too, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll get that too. All right, so we
So
got.
we can hit long rest.
Yes, you can hit long rest. That's for sure.
You have got
So here's your giant rat that you are in full control of. Here's your giant badger. I don't know why this token is different than the last one, but it is.
Well, because I have a regular badger and a giant badger that I can pull out of here.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no, yeah. I have a regular badger and a giant badger.
That's kind of funny. Like why have one? So in theory, because of the size of the dire wolf, you could, I think. Let me double check on that. Yeah, large. You could ride on it.
Hell's yes.
It
We
obviously
were so
isn't as big as
focused
the
on what
giant
we
elk,
could
but it
do,
is pretty big.
we didn't stop to consider what we should do.
Does the dire wolf just want to go after the lizards?
No, so the creatures that come out of that bag are basically like, they don't act like normal creatures. They basically just act like buddies of Kyle.
They're summons.
Yeah, they're just summons. Like they don't really act like normal creatures. They don't seek food or anything like that. It's basically like they're spirits that took sort of physical form.
Return the slab.
Okay, so with that, as the lizards begin to stir, Kyle, you've got your critters about. They also begin to become aware of like something coming toward. There are 3 canoes heading toward your little camp here. And I'm going to set you guys up how I assume that you would have slept, which is, since there's 4 lean-tos, I'm assuming that, Luzaris would have gone into one, Roscoe and his pony.
Where's the water?
Hang on.
Imagination.
No, I'll give you water. It's just you guys are going to be really sad about it. We're going back to
Here's
the
a bottle.
map.
Oh, I thought we were done with that.
It's the only stupid map
Why,
in this whole
Brandon? Why?
module that has water.
You had to ask Brandon. You passed it. Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is better. Alright, give me 1 sec. Paste. There we go. Alright. Much better.
Just had to ask Brandon.
I do like that one a little bit better, Derek.
I mean, unless
I
they're
know
just
you
like
can't see
walking
shit.
around with canoes just on land.
Very funny. I know you can't see
What?
shit.
I can.
I'm still on the.
There we go.
It was called Twitch.
Oh, I recognize this.
Fair
guy.
enough. There you go. That's much better.
Interesting.
We've only seen this one once, and that was not even in your guys' campaign.
Yeah, that was the other one. This
I was
is where we
gonna
fought that spider.
The spider that
Human
was
creature
controlling the
thing.
ranger guy.
Yeah.
Swarm Lord. Yep. Yeah, another one of my failed weird boss fight choices. I'll get there. I'm getting there.
I don't remember this map.
That's because you've never been there. It was when Kyle got to visit us for 1 session in the other horde.
Well, I think it came across 2 sessions.
Oh yeah, it was a 2-session thing, but yes. All right. So as you guys are, kind of just like waking up, and you start to notice that the lizards are getting a little restless. And as you did light a fire, these creatures definitely smelled the smoke and moved in much more cautiously. And they were all like weapons ready when they pulled up on you. So
Hey,
everybody
Kyle.
roll initiative.
Should I roll a con save like I do for Gunny?
Brandon, click your chat. Click your
Why
token.
not?
No, I
What
play an
kind of
orc
creatures
in
are these?
Kyle's campaign. So I joked 2 sessions ago that I woke up, I rolled a con save because I had just let out this nasty fart,
Brother.
and everyone had to roll con saves on if they gagged or not.
Nice.
Brandon, you didn't hit your token.
Oh,
Tisk tisk.
I even said, Brandon, hit your token.
You
I didn't
son
hear
of a
you.
birch.
that was much better.
I won't even correct it as long as you actually hit your token.
Wait, did I not that time?
I don't
No,
know.
you did.
Click on
You're in the queue.
I
Okay,
haven't looked
cool.
yet because I'm rolling for the 9 lizards.
He's in the queue.
Good.
Wait, what kind of creatures rolled up on us?
It's 9 lizard folk.
I've played these games before.
Huh?
Yeah, you've lost me. And as usual, Luzeros, you're first.
As usual. So we can like actively see them approaching.
Yeah, no, like it's basically like it's like walking into a standoff. Like they were spears ready, like when they walked up, and you guys were like already up and like getting ready to eat and like arming up to like move forward for the day. And then like your lizards and your creatures like got real restless, like something was coming through.
Guys, this isn't you.
Are you
Why do we have to do this?
Luffy, I'm gonna need you to roll before we get started. This is a free action. Talking is a free action. So I'm gonna need you to roll persuasion.
Damn it.
No, this is not a history situation. History's remembering something, you're creating new information. So unfortunately, you do not see any stirring amongst the lizard folk about like, maybe not doing this. Luzeros, you're up.
Okay. Um. Eeny,
If
meeny,
you're
miny,
against
mo.
me, then you're my enemy.
I guess. Let's
You gonna pick a pack and just beat the shit out of all of them?
No, I'm not even running towards them. We'll.
He's just gonna throw Demon Daddy.
No,
Somebody in your stand.
He's just gonna
Yeah.
throw a
Muda.
I'm gonna do a attack with my. I'm gonna attack with my longbow, but I'm gonna attack this lizard folk right here.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Giant badger, giant rat. Sorry, just getting your critters also loaded up.
That's a 32 for the first one.
Excuse me.
That's a 22 for the second one, and then that's gonna be 18.
So I'm just gonna say I think you know that all these hit.
Yeah. Well, I know that yeah. So he's going to take a total of I gotta do math here real quick. 36 damage from those 2 shots.
Okay. And you fired those at 2 separate lizards or the same lizard?
That was the same one.
Okay. So can you ping which one that was?
Look what you made us do.
God, can you ping which one that was?
Oh yeah, that one. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're good. All right. And boom, yeah. So with the second shot, you do finish the job. He just takes. You see the head. Oh. That's what I get for playing
Oh, there
along.
went the headphones.
You see that head just fly back as I act less dramatically. So lose my headphones again, and you just see him kind of fall back and die and like just die out in the water.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
But that'll be it for me.
All right.
Right, it worked.
The of course that's the lizard folk that died. So Roscoe,
Is that why you chose that one,
is,
Kyle?
is it
All right, I'm gonna target this grouper,
okay?
and I'm gonna hit him with shatter.
Okay. All right. 3 con saves. Boom, boom, boom. One
That was
pass and 2 fail. So one takes like 4 damage, and the other 2 take 7.
It's a terrible damage throw.
Actually, can you
3D.
post shatter real quick?
Sure.
Does shatter break stuff, or does shatter just make a lot of noise?
I think this one is the one that makes noise.
Has disadvantage?
Flashbang.
Non-magical object that is being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. Okay, I have to check something real fast. In the book, do the canoes have an HP amount? They don't.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
They're just not great. So you also see the canoe like begin to like crack or splinter at one of the edges.
The one they rode in on.
Yeah, yeah. They're still technically standing in the canoe. The only one that isn't is the
Gotcha.
pack over there that's standing on the grass directly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big difference between the two big differences between Shatter and Thunderwave. Shatter you can cast out, whereas Thunderwave is from you, and Thunderwave throws things. Shatter doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering. I was like, does this break stuff? Because if it does, this might be important.
Yeah. Yep.
But no, never mind. So all right. With that, yeah. So they, I'm gonna make this guy do a quick perception check. Yeah, he does not pick up on who did that. So he's gonna move towards the closest humanoid to him, which is the thief. So he runs past the giant lizards, not realizing that they are not just here, and goes right after your thiefy friend.
Can I finish my turn?
Oh my god, my bad. I thought you were done. Continue.
I'm gonna take a few steps over a little bit,
Okay.
and then I'm also going to cast Bardic Inspiration at Brandon.
Ah, okay.
Again.
Brandon, you and your captain, my captain, you have this.
He never even used his bardic inspiration from last time.
I know.
It's only good for 10 minutes.
Oh, we did take a long rest. You're right. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, because I gave it to my lizard friends.
Now I'm done.
All right. So now these lizards are moving in on the humanoids, hoping to get a hit on them. And this one throws a javelin and does hit for.
Ooh.
Let me get this amount. They would have long rested as well. Yeah, so your thief friend is actually going to take 6 damage.
Nami Swan.
No, that's the cook. I just start punching.
The second one does the same thing. He comes running up and does the same. Oh my god! And they're actually rolling really well. Really, I can get terrible rolls when I'm offering you a lizard army by accident, but I get good rolls just for crappy little lizard folk that I have. Okay, this makes perfect sense. As those two are moving in, the third one is also doing the same thing, but he's actually moving around to go after the cook.
And I took that personally.
He missed. Gurukir, you're up.
Question.
Yes.
Chromatic orb.
Okay.
I know
No.
it says you hurl an orb at an enemy or at a target within range. If I aimed it right in between these two, could I say it's splash and get both?
I'm going to say you're going to need an at 20 for that. That's outside the norm.
Okay. Then I'm not going to try for that because we know that's not going to happen.
Like it will nat 1 and somehow explode in my face instead.
Yeah. I'm going to go for the one down here then by
Okay.
himself. And I'm going to throw... I'll do a chromatic orb with lightning damage.
Okay.
A
Dude, just
dirty
picture
20.
the orb as like one of the dodgeball balls. Ba-ting!
15.
You aimed at these two, right?
No, I did
Oh, those.
this one
that
down
one.
here.
That's right.
Yep,
Two
one.
was the two was the other plan. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
That 20 is definitely a hit. That will do the 16 damage. And yeah, so you strike this thing in it, and you just see it like jerk from the lightning. And then it just swivels its head and is just like right on you.
And I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and go again. For another 12
So as this thing
lightning damage.
as this thing looks at you and is like, it basically gets ready to roar, and then the second orb just goes right into its mouth, and you just see it like almost like cough, and then it just sort of keels over and falls into the water.
Was that tasty?
And it is dead.
He was shocked.
And that's my turn.
Shocking. All right, so with that, these two are going to move in. And again, perception checks. Wow, these guys are not perceptive. Okay, so these guys are going to do the same thing their buddies did, which is move in on What's-Her-Face and her horse. However, they have enough movement to get right up on her. The first one gets a solid hit on her horse for... That's actually a critical hit for 13 damage. So he basically tries to kneecap this horse. Although it's not a full kneecapping, the horse is brought down a bit by the impact. However, the second one misses. Luffy, you and your army are up.
Who was targeting my cook?
Years later.
This guy?
Yeah. So first, I'm just going to ask you to give your commands
Okay. So,
so I can start moving things around.
what are these lizards capable of? Is it pretty much just like
You can
spear
pull
attacks
up
and stuff?
the thing. They're listed under monsters.
So they have 30. I'll give you the basics. They have 30 feet of normal speed and 30 feet of climb speed. And they also have a bite attack. And that's it.
Okay. Well. Oh. What have I done?
Is giant lizard, right?
Yep.
How do I ping this? I want to ping it.
You want to hold the mouse button. There you go.
Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So that guy, I'm going to move toward this guy and hit him with a bite.
Okay.
Same with this guy to this guy. Oh wait, no, because then he would be hit with the opportunity attack from this
Yep.
guy, right? If he moved. Yeah, so I'd have him just attack this guy then.
Okay. Bite.
And then this guy, I'll attack the bottom guy here.
All right. Bite.
After I
That's a miss.
move this guy down here to flank him to get
Okay.
advantage.
Oh, that makes both of those hit. No, wait. Nope, still just one hit. Oh, well. Still, second guy
And then
hit.
I'll move this guy right here.
Okay.
And attack that guy.
So I know it's annoying, but he will not be able to do that.
Oh, it's not close enough.
Just spatially not going to work.
Gotcha. Do they have any ranged attacks at all?
No, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
No, they just have bite. Bite and I would like to point out, depending on which rules you're looking at, the old ones or the new ones. Old rules say giant lizards have a speed of 30.
Yep.
New ones say 40.
So I am sticking with legacy critters in this game.
Okay.
So they have the 30.
All right. So no spider climb either.
No spider climb. Spider climb also was available in like one of the variants. So there's like 3 different variants of the giant lizard in the legacy rules.
Okay.
So like if he trains them or finds a way to teach them, he might get like some that can swim underwater. He might be able to teach some. They have the ability. They all exist. They're just, right now he just found a horde of lizards.
So with Luffy and his horse, I'm going to move them over to this guy and
Okay.
attack that guy.
I'll put you in the most fitting space. Okay.
Well, I was trying to go like right here. That way I'm not enclosed by this guy.
Oh, I gotcha. You're trying to go like inside the little tight space? Because if you bring in the horse,
Yeah, like
then that will not work.
go between my thief and the cook.
Gotcha. Okay. So in that case, the horse will not be able to fit in there.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I will do a draconic strike.
All right.
Brother.
Sorry, that is going to miss.
Of course it is.
Are you...
And
It's okay.
then I'll do a flurry of blows as my bonus action. Brother.
All right, well, you got one more punch in that flurry of blows.
Oh, thank the Lord.
All right, roll for damage on that one.
He's not
Brother.
having the best of luck.
Dude, this is just not great today for you.
He's-
It's like my shatter. It was a very poor roll.
Why are we here? Just to suffer.
And I'm going to move your cook and his horse over here.
Oh. Let him cook.
And he does
Yeah.
get the hit for 3 damage. So you got a total of, how much was it? 3? So yeah, a total of 6 damage. Actually, sorry, total of 7 damage against that those lizards.
Oh, did this
That
guy
was
hit him at all?
He did earlier, yes. Yes.
How much damage?
I believe, let me scroll up. That was 5 damage. 5.
How much health do these guys have?
I'm not allowed to tell you that.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
No, I know.
If I watched the stream close enough,
No.
I could probably figure it out.
I'm gonna have to gray
I
out.
can tell.
That'll
I can
be a
tell
history
you it's,
check.
No, I said I
36
could.
or lower.
About to say,
If
36
I
or lower.
did.
suddenly the streams are taking place on the Mac from the point of view of a player. So no information was present. No. All right, Luffy. Anything else?
No, I used my bonus action, so. Well, Well, let's. Am I able to do anything with the thief? Is that part of the
So I
turn, or
made,
is she a separate?
I made her go, and yes, she is part of your turn, and she killed this guy.
That one?
She got
Okay.
she missed the
Then-
first
then-
strike, and then she got a critical against him, and then your cook, like I said, ran around and got lucky and stabbed the guy a bit. Or sorry, he uses a pan, whacked the guy a bit.
Samwise.
Yeah. If that's the case, then yeah, there's nothing else that
All right.
I can do.
So now these two are gonna move in, and this one's coming after you with the heavy club, and gets a nat 1. You may take one free swing on him. And I'll bring in the other one, who's going to go after...
me?
Yeah, you. And the other one's going to go after your cook, and he's going to hit
What
him.
am I rolling?
You're rolling a... just roll a punch. Like a single punch.
Oh, gotcha.
Because he got a nat 1, so he missed you so badly that you basically got a free punch on his face. And that hits. For 7 damage. All right, there you go. So yeah, so as you see this heavy club just coming at you, he basically hits the rock next to you, and you just backhand his ass. Like, stupid bitch.
Who do you think you are?
And with that, Luzeros, it is your second turn.
Oh my gosh, I get to go again.
I know. It's impressive.
I actually legitimately expected this to be over before it came to my turn again.
I honestly did too. I thought Justin was gonna fireball half of them, but it didn't happen, so
I thought about it, but you moved groups apart that I would have only been able to get two and then two.
You know, there's a perfect group right here that you could throw a fireball at.
just take Luffy out with him and all these other guys. Like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about them. Collateral damage.
It's called Get Good. Learn how to evade.
Skill issue.
Jesus.
I am going to.
Yeah, that's a good group.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm gonna attack this lizard folk here with my bow again.
Okay. Do you plan on sending your critters at all, though?
No, they're gonna
Okay.
stay by me. No,
Fair
they
enough.
stay
He
out of
doesn't want
combat.
to lose his mount.
That's true. I don't.
Just throws.
Even though
the
I'm sure I can move further than it, I still would like to be able to ride something.
I like the joke of like just imagining you like fastballing a rat at someone though. Just get him, Fluffy.
Let's see here. I mean, it's not a nat 1, so they both hit.
Of course.
Um,
That was this one right here. You said.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how much damage he's taken, but I'm sending 2 shots at him, so that'll
Okay.
be 14, so 29 damage for that.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
sure he's dead by now.
he did. He did.
Flex tape ain't gonna fix that.
Yeah. So the first hit. I heard you say 14. So the first hit hits him like right in the jaw, and as he's like recovering barely, the second one just right in the eye, and he just goes down.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. All right. Yep, that'll be it then for me.
All right. Oh, whoops. I almost gave your damage to Justin.
I'll take it.
Hey, that's my XP.
It's my XP. I need to get level 20 before we reach the end of the first campaign. All right. With that, nothing else?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Roscoe.
I mean,
you're up.
at this rate, Kyle and I will be level 20 by the time it ends. And Benjamin
Roscoe
and
will
Brandon might
reset
have made it
once
back
more.
up to 10.
Roscoe will be a commoner by the time we get to the next campaign.
I'm almost level 5.
Do you want to know what the suggested level for this part of the campaign is normally?
5.
I think it's 7.
More than 5.
No, you're right. Damn it. It was 5. Why do you think it was like 7? We're in like chapter 6.
It's 5. It's 5.
Yeah. The suggested level, milestone wise.
Oh,
So get good.
fun. Get good.
Get good.
Okay.
To be fair, I mean, somewhere in the averages, you
The
guys are
slogan
fine.
of FromSoft games.
Yeah,
Get good.
with a nice little $90.
GITGUD.
Yeah,
Get good.
Has anybody actually seen the new Souls-like game that came out? Was Kazan the first Berserker?
I saw a couple of like TikTokers doing it live. It does look pretty fun.
It looks pretty damn good, not gonna
Yeah.
lie. And I'm like, I hate Souls games because I am terrible at
I
them, but
fucking
like,
love them, and I suck ass at them.
Elden Ring was fun. I had a blast with Elden Ring.
Elden Ring was great, and then when the patch came through, my opinion, of course, I feel like they dumbed it down for guys who were already not doing great at the game, so it got easier, and that's where I was like, all right, I still love the game, but like these Souls games had a reputation for a reason, and you're gonna kill that if you keep making it too easy for some people.
Look, they need to put an easy mode in there.
No easy mode. Don't you dare say that. That's blasphemy in a Souls game. You know what easy mode is? It's get good so you can play the game.
No, it's mana build.
There it is, right there. Yeah, shoot boss from across map with
Kamehameha sword.
Yeah, that's it right there. All right. Anyway, yeah, Roscoe, what are you doing?
Down. All right, I already moved.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Oh, I thought he was going to cast
At-
Shatter at the group of 3 by Luffy.
This guy. No, he's too far away.
All right, wisdom save for one of these guys.
But you would do it.
Fails. Loses 5 health. All right, so yep. So this one's still alive, but yeah, you see him like almost start to like look around, like someone's like talking to him, and it's just freaking him the fuck out.
I rolled shit for damage. Not doing good.
Like literally, it looks a lot like the guy from. In this moment, it's like the lizard folk edition of the guy from Super Troopers. Like, I'm freaking out, man. And you just hear Roscoe's voice in the back of his head. You are freaking out, man.
This man needs a liter of cola.
Liter of cola?
What was that?
You know what? Just because we're on that theme.
Derek, did someone just
I'm
open
going
a portal?
No, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Unsettling Words on that same guy.
It seems he actually cast Careless Whisper on him.
Anything else?
That's it. That's it for now.
And the sound you're hearing is the unfortunate fact that my toilet in my house is directly above me.
Oh, that's shitty.
With how fast you said that, I don't even know if you meant to make a pun.
Oh no, I'm great with potty humor.
Oh, okay. You
He
were
was
like
a
ready
Marine.
so fast with that. Just anyway, it also the toilet takes forever to refill for some reason.
Sorry if I piss you off with that, but
God damn. Anyway, Roscoe, anything else? I will what's your
That was
party
it.
conspiration? Is it a D6 or a D8?
D6 for
Okay.
now. I'm not high enough level yet for D8.
What?
what?
I'm only level.
You are? No, 5. Okay, so that guy basically has -5 on the next save of any kind that he has to do. All right. With that, we have his turn. And he is currently flanked by giant lizards, who he just found out are not on his side.
Look, we gave you a chance. Look what you made us do.
So he swings his great club at one of them, and then when that connects, he goes after him with a spike shield and gets a critical, taking a total of 16 health from the uncolored lizard.
We call that
While
one Frank.
this one is actually going to swing
No, that's Fred.
on do the exact same attack pattern on this giant lizard because
That
he's
one.
really pissed that he's being flanked 3 ways. So, and that first, what is the giant lizard again? So the first one was actually a tie. So
I shared the link to Giant Lizard stat block.
actually, this is hilarious. The giant lizard
Which Brandon, you know,
bit the club and ripped it out of his hand, and then just like bit the lizard folks like face, and is now just like eating him.
Look what you made me do! Look what you made me do!
So that ended.
Friends eating other friends.
That
no,
was
you got lizards and lizard folk. They're different.
totally different. That went so badly though for him. So fast. With that,
Things went south so fast.
that escalated quickly. He's like, I'm gonna hit this lizard. Lizard grabs club, breaks it in front of you, and then eats your face. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny though is on top of that, the stat block said that lizard folk keep giant lizards as riding pets.
They will.
So,
But these ones obey Luffy.
but it just
Gurukiri,
makes
you are
it,
up.
you know.
Yeah,
They're all named Princess and Cupcake.
I'm
I will
not gonna go through and name them all.
I will
Not
fly
yet.
up, and I'm going to fire at this one with my longbow.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Legolas.
Both
Legolas.
19 and 28 hit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they definitely do.
So there's the
Heck,
28. So 25 total.
Okay, so I'll just X.
Over.
Just gonna put a big old X there.
And then I'm going to bonus action at the one directly under Luffy,
Okay.
cast a chromatic orb.
Which misses.
14 misses.
Yes, it does. So with
Now we know.
and with that, I actually have to.
That one has
That's why I
observation
literally
hockey.
have to roll in that one in order to miss. All right, cool. Even then, technically, I would still hit.
Yeah, I'd hit a giant
Because you're
lizard
above
too.
a 14.
My bow has a plus 16 to hit, so like even in that one would still technically hit.
So-
Because it's 17.
Apparently, my hand's at like a -4 every roll. So
So Luffy, after that happens, the one in front of you, the one that just almost
The
got
one
hit
that's
with
in
a
the river?
chromatic orb. He
the one right below me.
right below you, yeah. He starts trying to talk to you.
Ah, the negotiator.
He speaks mostly Draconic, but he like throws in the occasional like common word.
Do you speak Draconic, Brandon?
No, I speak arena. Now, can I have one of my lizard people try to?
You don't have lizard people. You have literal lizards. They do not speak any
I
language.
will be back in a minute.
So
Does Thief Lady
that's an excellent question.
or Cook?
You know what? Let me roll something real
No.
quick because she gets any 2 languages, and obviously I'm going to give her common. So let's.
And they're within range too, so you know.
you know what? With the fact that you found her at that lodge, actually, the cook worked there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you that one. The cook definitely spoke Draconic. The thief lady rolled terribly, so I'm gonna say no. She knows like Common and Elven, just two very basic languages.
Oh, Elven is basic now, huh?
Well, Elven is basic when you're an elf. It's when you're an elf, it's pretty basic. It's like asking if halfling is common to halflings,
I'm a halfling.
and it's very common for you to speak that.
I only speak in half sentences. So,
Damn it! What do you call a halfling mixed with a human?
Half.
Peter Dinklage.
Damn. So much worse. Anyway, so Luffy, this thing starts trying to talk to you, and the guard basically, or sorry, the cook basically to be like, he's trying to beg for his life.
Well,
You rolled up on us, bro.
You can
I'm a
decide.
generous god. If I let you live, can you convince your friends to step down too and join my lizard army?
He starts talking to the cook, like looking like between you two, just like all he says is like, I can absolutely
Show you the
try.
world.
I can absolutely try. I can't promise they'll listen. And then he looks to his buddy next to him and is like, come on, man. Like, you heard this. Like, they've killed everyone. And then he starts, like, whispering something to him. It's like, and I need you to roll perception real quick.
Me?
Yeah. To see if you hear what he's whispering. Or see if, and the cook, okay. I'm going to have the cook do it, actually, because he speaks Draconic. So I don't know why I had you do it anyway. You can't understand him. Oh, the cook did great. Okay. So the cook hears him basically say, like, they could be the ones that get the cult out of here. We could be free again.
We're the liberators.
The cult we're already trying to get rid of?
Yes, the cult you're trying to get rid of currently dominate this area, basically. And these lizards
Give me a
work for them.
sandwich and I'll punch whoever you need to be punched in the
I get
face.
that. I'm just like,
Yeah.
the answer is yes, obviously.
Yeah, so basically he's saying to his buddy now, like, dude, we could be free again. We wouldn't have to keep fighting each other all the time, or fighting these random strangers. We could rule the swamp again. And his buddy is not hearing it.
Well,
So Snapjaw,
that guy can join us, but I'm gonna. Are you gonna be cool with me decking your buddy? Because since he's not on board,
and all he does is he's just like, if you promise to free us, I will help you.
actually, can I roll a persuasion to get him to fight his own buddy to prove that he's on our side?
Jeez, that's okay. Yeah, sure. You can certainly do
I'll
that.
give you a high DC.
That's gonna be a high one. Yeah.
Damn, a dirty
Whoa!
Are
20.
you fucking? Your only high rolls are to just recruit my freaking NPCs? Are you kidding me right now?
I got that Riz, bro. I got the Riz.
This is bullshit. I can't get you to kill anything. I know, I'm kidding. So you look
Yeah,
at
because
him,
everyone steals my kills.
and he's just like, and he just looks at you and looks at the cook and just says like, if you will free us from the cult and from the bullywugs, I will. And then he turns and swings his heavy club at his buddy, and of course misses. But then goes at him
I
with...
thought you were going to say, and of course he hits a nat 20.
No. But
Right.
he does come at him with the spike shield and
Smash him right in.
gets him for 12 damage. So I'm going to
Wait, the guy that was joining our side got spike shielded?
No. He spike shielded the other guy.
Oh, I was about to say, that is wild.
So,
Please free us!
so Luffy, it is your turn. and then I'm gonna skip
What's
that
your
guy's
army
turn next
doing?
turn. Yeah, what's your army doing? Tell me quickly. In fact, I'm just gonna make these 2 lizards try to bite that one lizard folk down here.
Oh yeah, there still is one down here.
He's dead.
I'm gonna have those
Yeah.
3 attack him. Yeah, he's he's taking a long good night. Can this guy like step over this dead body here?
He could, but again, like because spatially he's not gonna be able to fit between them to like attack that guy.
Gotcha. Well, with copyright infringement, I'm going to do flurry of blows
Okay.
on that guy,
Okay.
brother.
Holy
nat
shit.
1.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm left-handed, so
So yeah, your first hit is a complete nat 1, so you're gonna get swung on real quick. So he's gonna actually what's your AC?
12.
Wow, okay. Yeah, so he bites down on your hand and you take 3 piercing damage.
Ow!
And then your second flurry blows hits. So how much damage did you do?
Hopefully enough.
More than 3.
More than 3.
I said
Or
hopefully
6.
more than 3.
It was double that. So yeah, so you did 6
See, I'm
damage.
left-handed apparently.
So as he bites down, you basically like punch him to break his jaw off. And he does let go, but he is not dead yet.
Well, I still got a bonus action.
There you go.
Flurry of blows.
No,
Isn't Flurry of Blows
flurry
the
of
bonus
blows is your
action?
bonus action.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. You
So
could
then
do one
I'll
more
just
normal punch.
I'll just throw a normal punch then. Can I use that roll as the normal punch?
Is your modifier the same for a normal punch?
Let me look.
Is it a +4?
Yeah, it's +4.
I'll give it to you then. Yep.
Okay, so unarmed strike.
So that definitely hits. And yeah.
7.
So yeah, so with that first strike, you go in, he bites you. Second strike, you break his jaw off you. And then the third strike, you end up actually breaking his jaw, and he falls unconscious into the water. And slowly drowns.
You did this to yourself.
I love that all of your your aggressive like shit talk just sounds like the musings of like an abusive boyfriend.
Yeah, I just
Look what you
gaslight my
made me
enemies
do.
the entire time.
You made me
Look what
do
you
this.
Or I'm just Taylor Swift.
Oh Jesus.
Look what you made me do.
I don't know why it's more terrifying to think of your like characters dancing.
No, I'm just picturing the Meat Canyon
In a
Taylor
skimpy
Swift.
dress.
Yeah.
I'm playing the music.
Dancing in a sundress. Just look what you made me do. As he just beat a bunch of people to
Drenched in blood.
death. Yeah. With that, yeah, initiative ends. And your army
Your
of
end is
lizards.
Well,
swift.
do like Luzeros and me and Roscoe realize that last lizard folk is a friend, not foe?
So I'm gonna have you all roll perception. I'm also gonna say that he has dropped his weapons and or not dropped weapons. I'm sorry. He attacked one of his own. So that's pretty much what you're gonna be trying to observe. Jesus.
And also, if you attack them,
How
I'm,
well
I'm,
can
uh,
we see that through all the
That's-
giant lizards, the horses?
That's what we're rolling.
That's what you're
That's
rolling
what we're
right
rolling,
now.
Justin. I'm
Oh,
short
God,
of
it's
too
so
many
bad.
lizards.
All right. We'll see if I get it. Hold on. Let's see.
Under 10, under 10, under 10. Nat
I mean,
one,
I get
nat
a
one.
+10, so
A perception?
like,
Nat 1, nat 1,
yeah.
nat 1.
So I kind of need a nat 1 in order to fail.
Natural
this.
1.
Do it.
I got 14.
Luzeros, you at least saw like what you could have construed as like 2 lizard folk fighting each other. You just don't know that it's for sure that one.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if that's the case, I can't tell for sure. Then I mean, I'm just gonna shoot the lizard folk then.
That's fair.
Hang on.
Are you gonna try
Deflect
to?
missiles.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, this is one of your abilities. I'm gonna see if you'll go for it. All right.
Wait.
Zeros.
Deflect missiles attack. What is that?
That means if you lower the damage down to 0, you actually get to throw the arrow back.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Can I use that?
in this specific instance where I have initiative, I will let you use it to try to defend someone else.
Or
Normally,
actually,
it's just for yourself.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah,
Of course,
I guess
that was a good roll.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, Luzeros, fire that bow shot. How good you do? This would be
33
his nat
to
one.
hit.
Okay, 33 to hit. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna hit. So, damage.
Yeah, 12.
All right, so actually, yeah. Luffy catches your arrow, and Luffy, it is up to you if you're gonna throw it back at him. I don't know why you would, but
Lizard friend.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on.
oh boy.
Yeah, no, he rolled the attack roll for that. Deflect missiles. He's got to roll a d10 and add his.
Oh shit.
I think it's his dex modifier to it.
Okay, so yeah, do that.
I'm sorry. It's d10 plus his dex and class level.
So 11.
So 11 plus class level is another 4 then?
So 15.
Yeah.
So 15 total. Hey, still reduced it to 0. So yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
not
lucky.
going to throw it back. And
Well,
I'm just
even
going to
if
yell
you
back
use that
and go, hey, he's our friend now, okay?
How often is this going to happen where you guys are in the middle of like killing someone and they just like, no, wait, I got him.
Lizard friend,
Hook, line,
not
and sinker.
foe.
I let loose another arrow, anyways.
Damn it. All right. Can you do that deflect missile thing twice?
It's it's a reaction.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's the big question.
So that's a
16 now for me.
So that's a 27 to hit. It's another 12 damage.
Oh my god, he's alive. So yeah, so you hit Snapjaw. That's his name, by the way. And he takes his hit like to the back, and it's deep, but he is
Wait,
alive.
I didn't catch it?
No, since it's one reaction, you can't do it twice in the same round.
How was he able to shoot twice? Was that like
He
a
has 2
bonus action?
attacks.
No. Reaction.
Reaction. You have a
You get
reaction.
one reaction.
You get one reaction per round, which is a thing you can do in response to some action that isn't on your turn.
Right, but he shot twice in a row.
Yeah, because he has 2
that'd
attacks
be
per action.
He gets 2 attacks. You get 1 reaction.
That's right. I don't think there's any... Yeah, that's the thing. I think unless there's like a magic item involved, nobody gets more than 1 reaction. That's like a thing.
Unless you're a big baddie and you can get a lair reaction.
Yeah, that. Or like a legendary reaction just by being also a big baddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few other things. But anyway, point is, yes. So you were not able to even try to deflect missile again. So the second arrow did hit.
Sorry, Snapjaw, I can't catch it. Even though
You caught the first one. You yelled, "Lizard is now friend," and then Luzero still shot him again. So now this is pretty much...
How can I throw it back?
You could throw back the other one, I guess, in theory.
Well, because then it would end up being my turn. I shoot a longbow.
Oh my god.
Brother,
He rolled a nat one.
we don't like your kind around these parts, these dang lizard folk.
So, yeah, Gurukir, you just go to load your bow, and you just like do the fumbly thing where you just drop the arrow. It's like, oh shit.
I'll fucking do it again.
Yep, I do it again.
Oh my god.
It's a dirty 20 at least. All right.
All right, so that's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
10.
So sad. I want you guys to know this guy is literally part of the book, and you just killed like a guy that could have helped you get into the place. Whatever.
Brother.
Skill check
Damn it.
wise, it
I
tracked.
just yell out, Luffy, there's your dinner.
I don't eat my friends.
He's not your
They're
friend anymore.
food.
He's dead.
Outside of that, the lizards are eating the other dead lizard folk now.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to do a thing again.
They
All
were
right.
hungry.
All right. All right.
Hey, save some for me.
What do you do?
I'm rolling a wisdom save.
Whether or not you're going to eat the lizards?
No, if I'm going to continue to feed my murderous intentions.
Ah, fair. That's totally fair, yes. If you roll really crazy low, I'm going to have you squish your rat.
I rolled a 13.
All right, it's not that low. Yeah, your murderous rage is still there, so go ahead and roll me a d20.
10.
All right, outside of party members, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your rage...
Wait, what kind of creature is Luceros?
He's... Shit, I don't remember.
I'm a wood elf.
Ah, that was... Yeah, because Elvish. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. So this one right here just suddenly is like the target of all your wrath.
Not the Asian one.
So Lazaros, yeah, what are you gonna do with this murderous wrath towards this lizard?
I mean, I'm going to shoot my bow at it a couple of times. We're gonna go from there.
Does this not qualify as a hate crime at this point?
No, his character has a demon, and it feels murderous rage and like wants things dead.
That would not hold up in court, bro.
Oh wait, actually,
So-
Lazaros, no, you can't actually use your bow to feed this because you
Oh, I
can't
have to
do
actually
demon
punch
daddy
it?
damage with your bow.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
This thing wants
All
to
right.
be fed directly.
Got it. All right. That's cool. We got this still.
Yep. I figured you were just gonna run up on this thing. Yeah.
So utilizing the rolls that I did roll, that is a nat 20 for the first strike.
Jesus.
Brother.
If I would have known, I could have cast haste on him, and he literally could just run right through him.
And then the
Just
second
train
one,
that shit.
the second
Whose
strike
team are you on?
is going to be a
Fun.
It was a 26 for the second strike.
Okay, so how much damage is that total?
So total damage that we're about to do here. Okay, so that's where's my 12?
Over 9,000.
We're getting
All right,
close
so
to that.
is
These freaking Goku?
sorry. D6 for the claw damage too. Can't forget that.
Yeah, don't forget that. That's the important detail here.
Okay, so that is.
I'll be right back.
What was that? Okay, so that's 15. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do. I guess set that off to the side. Pull that one out too. Okay, so those are my claws. So that's 15. And then focus, it's 30. Okay, so grand total, it is 38 damage from the two
Yes,
strikes.
Bunny, pause. Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins.
And that was a total of 8 claw damage from
Okay.
Demon Daddy.
Is that on the critical?
Oh, I totally forgot about the critical. Hold
I
on.
think the fridge got a little cold.
So that would actually be. Hold on. So let's. That would actually. So
All right. So the decision here is, are you guys gonna
hold on?
are you guys gonna
I
stop
gotta
him
redo the
after
math.
this?
How much is it? Jeez.
I forgot about the nat 20. Hold on. All right. So that is. All right. So that's that plus that. Okay. So
Can we just-
grand total, it is
Yeah.
actually 53 damage.
Okay.
And
dead.
that will be that would then be a total of 12 damage from the claws.
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
he's missed.
All right. Anything else? Well, he's dead, so it doesn't really matter.
He's
I'm just gonna delete him because
Oh, he's definitely been deleted.
So I guess the question is, are you guys gonna try to stop Luzeros, or are we just like watching this go down?
Who can stop me?
It's not the question of who can, it's like who canonically will try.
Probably
I
Luffy.
pull out whatever the equivalent to popcorn is.
I don't know, I guess some sort of I have no idea.
Some type of nut
Let's
or
see.
whatever.
Some type of like corn nut.
Do I even perceive
It's some kind of trail mix.
murderous intent?
You just pull out one of your rations and just start like eating it, like
What would I roll for enjoyment?
I'm gonna say Constitution or Wisdom. No, let's go with Wisdom.
Oh, well, it's the same modifier either way.
Good. So yeah, so you're loving it. You're loving the show. All right, Luzeros, roll me another Wisdom save.
Okay,
But also,
all right.
Luffy, are you gonna try to stop him?
Oh, sweet.
Hang on, where is Luzeros right now?
He's right here.
Right there.
Right there?
You're right there.
Yes. Right there. Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop him.
Okay.
Um,
Ow.
You're about to catch some hands, bro.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 14 for my wisdom save.
So
And this is how Luzeros kills the entire party.
yeah, this might actually happen here. Okay, so
You might want to change your name to St. Charlos after I'm done with you.
I guess
Unless-
the first question is Luffy actually going to try to take a swing at me? Because if he is, he's about to take the next series of punches.
I need you guys to roll initiative. If this is about to happen, I need you guys to roll initiative.
Just those two or all of us?
Totally up to you. How involved are you getting?
Hang on. I'm gonna before I end his entire career. I'm going to attempt to negotiate and hit him with the persuasion.
If this persuasion is good, I'm gonna give Luzeros advantage on one more wisdom save.
And try to convince him to stop killing our friends.
I'm going to join Luffy in on persuading Luzeros. He needs to calm his tits.
Listen, your titties need to go down a notch. All right. First,
Before
okay,
we
that
get the barbecue
persuasion's-
sauce from them things.
Okay, so with that first persuasion, Luzeros,
you
you will
can
have
roll yours
advantage
too,
in a
Luffy.
moment. Luffy, I need one from you.
Just a basic persuasion.
Just a basic persuasion. Okay. Luzeros, you now have super advantage. So roll 3 times on this wisdom save.
Do I need to play the Naruto music in the background too? To like get this to work?
My highest roll would be a 19.
You, through the haze of your just murderous intent and rage,
The
see,
sun's getting real low, little buddy.
yeah, basically, like someone, you almost like hear this like sort of soft like voice in your head, just basically, it's not
Soft kitty.
the soft kitty, gentle kitty. No, just basically
Yeah, kitty.
like this soft voice in the back of your head, just basically saying like, no, it is not the time. You
This
will be
isn't you.
okay. Let's calm down. Like it's almost like something from like another realm is trying to reach through to you and basically like, no, no more rage. And you come back down from this murder, and your
Look at
claws
what you've
and your
done.
shadowy claws just sort of slowly retract.
Did we just Black Widow the Hawk or the Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we just stopped Uncle Jim from having his Vietnam flashbacks.
With that,
Those are just fireworks. It's 4th of July. Calm down.
Charlie, they're in the trees.
so with that, the obvious question is, what do you guys do now at this camp? Or with these dead bodies?
Luzeros, you need to face the consequences of your crash out and bury the bodies that
Fuck.
should not have been killed. Say, I, Captain.
Derek, do you see what my plan
I'm
is
just
with the
walking
dead
away.
bodies?
Yeah, you're gonna loot. You're gonna loot the bodies. So,
I still have a Breath of the Dragon.
Everyone, I guess. Oh, actually, Luffy. So, what do you? Are you gonna loot the bodies too, or are you gonna just like mourn the loss of one of your lizards?
I mean, I'll loot the bodies of. Yeah, I'll loot the bodies. I don't care.
Okay. All right.
I'm a pirate.
We'll go ahead and roll investigation. Luzeros, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
I
All
just went back over to my
Brother.
pets, and I'm just chilling and hanging out.
All right. So, yeah.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Yeah.
That sums up my roles.
So, Gurik here and Roscoe, you find a lot of just like necklaces made of like bone and teeth and feathers, carved soft stone and leather. On close inspection, you've kind of noticed some traces of civilization. You know, the occasional glass bead, coins, other stuff.
Mardi Gras.
And hilarious, you do find one of them just wearing a ton of costume jewelry, probably not realizing it was all fake.
I want to take the jewelry
He's a baller.
and go, hey, Luzeros, I found something for you. And just toss it over to him.
You're talking about the costume jewelry specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Specifically
he bought it from a
costume jewelry.
mall vendor.
Yeah.
Dude, this is real diamond.
Luzeros, how do you feel about this jewelry? Actually, roll me investigation once you get it.
Nat 30.
Yeah, right.
17.
So you can tell that it's costume.
We got some LARPers.
What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna just throw it away, or are you gonna pocket it?
I mean, does it seem like it has any kind of value to it?
No, it's literally like costume jewelry, like you would buy at like a shop for like people who are like in plays and stuff.
I mean, then I'm just gonna toss it.
Okay. All right. So After that, you do find a sort of like very scratchy looking map. That leads to the castle that's further up the way and you do find some boxes, some of the boxes full of treasure from the caravans in this camp as well. But most of it has been emptied, and you're not sure where it is. But you do see a lot of like drag marks going to and from the water.
So what you're saying is there's dragon.
I'm gonna need you to roll another investigation.
No,
Nat one, let's go,
I don't know why it went and did
brother.
advantage that time.
That's okay. The first roll, the left one, is always the important one. So the 25.
I'm definitely not Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, no. You're just you found one of those costume pieces of jewelry, and you're like, oh shit. Do you guys think this is valuable?
Dude.
He would.
So as you guys are doing this, you realize specifically Gurik here, you realize that they have taken all the treasure into the canoes and headed upriver, and you can see the castle from here, which is from the direction that they came from, the river.
Well, I can see they've been loading a lot of stuff up into the canoes, and seeing as how I have a map that leads to a castle, and there's what do you know, a castle right over there.
Yeah, these are really obvious hints. When you roll a 31, it's hard to just be like, oh yeah, you have no idea. Who knows what you could have, like, no, it's fucking, like,
I'm pretty sure they left their treasure all in one place, and it's yours to claim.
As long as you can beat up an entire castle worth of troops.
And that's why I have a Luzeros.
That's why we... What's Luzeros doing? Oh, he's A-training his way through the whole castle while we just look for coins on the ground.
While I'm trying to talk no jitsu him.
Yeah.
All blindfolded and earplugs in, so he's blinded and deafened.
He's actually got Roscoe playing like music in his head. He just burst through some guy. Did I just hit something? Why was I hit with wetness? Oh, it's blood.
In the arms of the angels.
All right, so do you guys choose to continue this trip with the canoes, or do you want to try to hoof it?
Well, we
I think
broke the
hoof
one
it.
canoe.
Hoof it? Okay.
Yeah, hoof it.
All right. Roll me a survival check. Each of you.
Brother.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
So
Why
it's
are
not...
you gay?
These ones are not really about finding the path anymore. It's more about deciding whether or not you're going to, run into things.
I rolled a 19.
I thought I was Lukey, not Zoro.
All right, so I'm doing averages here. We got 19, 15, 8, and 3. You're basically like dead center on a 10 almost.
Yeah, that's what I tell my Tinder dates too. Go with the average.
Okay, so yeah, you guys got through the first day without running into any danger. Go ahead and roll again. Or not first day, first section of this trek.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just needed a map.
You guys are killing me. At least the 18's better.
Yeah, you say that like it's barely better, dude. I rolled a 3 last time.
Well, I rolled an 8 again.
I rolled a 7.
I guess I'm carrying the team this time.
I got a rock.
You guys are getting paid?
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
But Bunny Paw says, "Get with the times. Get off Tinder. At least Bumble."
Wait, what?
On Twitch.
Bunny Paw on the Twitch stream says, "At least get with the times and get on Bumble."
All right.
Oh no,
Roll- Roll me another survival
Grindr, bro.
check.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one.
Who's ready for triple eights?
Yeah, right?
Oh, nope.
Oh, you did a little bit better.
Yep, I went straight mid this time.
Wait, do we roll again
Yep.
a third time for survival?
Yep.
Number 3.
You're going to do it a
gotcha.
certain amount of times before he
Brother!
chose to walk.
Oh,
There it is.
There it is.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, so we have 20 minus 20 plus 10, and then what did
Plus
Roscoe get a 10?
plus another 10.
Then plus 10, then we're divide by 4, and guess what? It's encounter time.
What do you know? We're
A
doing
wild
an encounter.
Pidgey has appeared.
Brandon will just talk us out of this one again.
I get to kill lizards again. Yay.
Not quite.
I mean,
Okay, back to the weird travel map.
Oh, you don't want to do another fight right here?
No. Well, let me delete one of these lizards.
it was the
I
yellow
think
one.
it was yellow.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just gonna. I remarked the other one.
No
as-
one likes the Yellow Ranger anyway.
There we go.
This
And
is the Asian one.
please don't get this stream canceled.
the
No,
Yellow
the
Ranger
Ranger really
was the Asian one.
It wasn't-
Tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, where's that green falcon going?
The red was the jock, the blue was the nerd.
We all know what really happened on Power Rangers. Okay, we don't have to lie to ourselves. It's what it is. Okay, so, with that, so you guys are hoofing it, and you guys are back on this map, and you actually find yourselves walking through a rather large section of like spider webs, and I think you all know obviously what that means.
Sheila.
So
Yeah, Shelob.
first, I
Okay.
need everybody to roll perception checks
For Shelob.
for Shelob.
Nope.
12.
Finally, my observation hockey kicked in.
I also got a 12.
Okay, wow. So who got? Oh yeah, nope. So
I'm beginning to believe.
so Luffy, you're the only one that basically saw their spider coming.
Giggity.
Yeah. So every one of you is gonna take a quick. Let me get this up. Giant spiders.
It just before you go ahead and roll for mine, it missed. Just so you know.
I know. Unless it gets a nat 20. Unless it gets a nat 20, it missed. Even then, it's a straight. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so. Okay, so. Yep, Luzeros is missed. Roscoe's missed. How do. Okay, and Gurkir, what's your AC?
17.
Okay, so all of you guys is missed. You did not get webbed. And we're going to call it a night once everybody rolls initiative. Oh my god. Oh,
Praise the Lord.
Gurkir, don't worry. One of the
I rolled
spiders
a double digit.
One
Click
of the
your
spiders
token.
also rolled.
Bruh. Way to end the night with a nat 1.
Dude, what's worse is two of the spiders also rolled nat ones. So basically, this is just gonna be fucking stupid next time.
Oh my gosh.
This
I
is
rolled better than loser.
I love how I decided to lock in as we're about to end.
yeah. Where
Like,
were
I
you?
finally
Oh, yeah,
calibrated
17.
my dice, and
And you still forgot to take your token. Oh my god, you did.
No, y'all killed my token. Oh no, you're talking about the Luffy token.
Yeah, that token.
No, I like my lizard token.
Wait. But before we actually hop off, can I? I'm gonna do this real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna roll my wisdom save now
Oh yeah.
for my murderous rage.
Well, I was gonna say you don't have to do that till after you beat up the first spider.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Are you sure? Because I rolled a 13.
I love how the red light is glaring on him too.
So yeah, so you're immediately just gonna like the moment the spider tries to web you, the you just hear the shadowy thing in the back of your head just go like, teach him what pain is. And then you already have one of its legs in your hand, and the moment your turn happens, I'm assuming you're just gonna snap it off. And with that, guys, we're gonna call it a night. So thank you all for joining us for Hoard 2. This was one of our more productive streams. We got through almost 3 situations.
And we have an army.
And we have an army of lizards.
So weird.
Luffy's plot is finally starting to take form.
Exactly.
He's not going to become stretchy. He's just going to stretch his influence. God.
That's what you think.
I just don't have the puns. I just don't have them.
Yeah, you're stretching it right now.
Yeah, I know.
He's the rubber
So-
man.
If anyone wants to keep count, that was 4 nat ones tonight.
God damn,
Beautiful.
dude.
That is beautiful.
Will Wheaton. Here's our Will Wheaton, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody give him a round of applause.
And again, the funniest part is the spider on him also got a nat 1. The spider on Luzeros and him both got nat 1s, which means they're both just going to sit there and take it.
that spider's about to die. Okay, cool.
He's like, he shot his web, and then he's like, oh, darn it, I missed. And is just staring at where the web hit, basically, and is just going to get obliterated in half and not even realize it's happened until it's too late.
Yeah.
Did he get a turn? He didn't even get a thought.
Just lights off.
Like, he
Power
shot
button.
web, forgot what he was doing, and died. Anyway, guys, thank you all for joining us. Please follow us on the Discord, or check out our podcast or our YouTube. And other than that, we're out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Yo.